This is the Jason Walker Show. Two-time National Sports Media Association Montana Sportscaster of the Year and three-time loser, the Jason Walker Show. The best local and statewide sports coverage, featuring the biggest guests from Montana.
Clint Rasmussen joining us here on the Jason Walker Show.
He's freaking exhausting, too. You used to dance a lot more. Yeah, I know, lady. I'm 51 years old now.
The NAI Hall of Famers, Mike Van Diest joining us here, Jason Walker Show. And is it just a deal where quarterbacks have to be good golfers?
Well, that's all they have time for. They don't work out. They don't lift weights. They don't do anything else. They might as well go get on the golf course and at least have some fun.
And from across the country,
Doug Gottlieb, our guest here on the Jason Walker Show.
End of the day, remember, it's your show. It's got your name on it.
Howie Mandel, our guest here.
Jason Walker, deal or no deal?
the Jason Walker Show, broadcasting from the Major Mortgage Man Cave. Here's Jason Walker.
Hey, happy Tuesday, the Jason Walker Show. We are presented by Capital Collision Center. Montana state law says it is your vehicle, it is your choice where you have it repaired. Choose Capital Collision Center. Inside the Major Mortgage Man Cave, we got a huge show today. A fun show. We're going to talk to the national three-point champ from Montana State. Tori Martell will join us coming up in about 20 minutes. Also going to check in with board member from the Last Chance Stampede. We got a lot of last chances today, and this might be my last chance to talk right, but it is Last Chance Curling Club, and Ryan Schwochert will join us, and we'll talk about curling, which is a great sport, and also a special guest in the Major Mortgage Man Cave in just a couple of moments. Miss Last Chance Stampede Cassie Turner will join us as well. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about with her. And we will. I do have to brag a little bit before we start. By the way, you can watch on Facebook, Twitter, I think YouTube. I have no idea. TreasureStateRadio.com. You can listen. Also, Podbean, Network One Sports. Go to JasonWalkerShow.com and much more. All right. So I'm going to brag. Actually, I'll wait till the end of the show. I'm going to wait till the end of the show to brag, just because I can. Where else are we? All right, I think we're good. Email us, tweet us, do whatever you want. It is 406 day because it's April 6th, so it's 406. So, yay, Montana. I mean, it's the greatest state, but we have to celebrate everything. By the way, we are going to celebrate on this date, brought to you by Big Sky Printwear coming up. So there you go. All right, let's get right to our first guest, because I know Miss Gail is just waiting patiently for this. But joining us in the Major Mortgage Man Cave, she is Miss Last Chance Stampede. Didn't get a chance to do anything about it last year. Gets a chance to do something about it this year. Her name is Cassie Turner, and she joins us here. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Pull that a little bit closer. You know what? Let me turn your microphone on. That'd probably help.
I'm doing good. Thank you.
It's like I've never done this before. Told you this might be my last chance. I have no idea.
Maybe. We are the last chance.
All right. I have to start with some negativity.
Okay.
You were in town last Tuesday or Wednesday?
Tuesday.
So a week ago today.
Yes.
I saw you driving your new car that you just got last week or 2 weeks ago.
So I got it on Sunday, like right before my dad's birthday. So that last weekend, or the second to last weekend in March is when I got it.
All right.
Yeah.
And I noticed it was you because I've talked with you. I've seen pictures of you. I saw a cowboy hat.
Or Facebook friends. You should know my car.
Exactly. I did. Still had the temporary tag on it.
Yeah.
And you didn't call, you didn't write, you didn't text, you didn't say, hey, Jason, I'm going to be in town today.
So Gail really had me on a mission. I'm not going to lie. She's like, you need auction items. You need to go. And I was like, Tuesday's my day off. I could come.
There you go.
So yeah, I booked it over here and ran around town for about 4 hours collecting items, got some great donations, so I'm super excited.
Good.
But I'm sorry I did not see you or recognize you.
It's okay.
So,
it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm unrecognizable. Plus, I had just shaved.
Oh, no.
Or no, I hadn't shaved yet or gotten my hair cut. So I just looked probably like a hippie or something. I don't know. Your mom's here, Miss Robbins, sitting over here off camera. But all right, let's talk about the good stuff. You are Miss Last Chance Stampede. We're positive we're going to have a Stampede this year in Helena. And you have a kickoff party coming up next Saturday night, April 17th. Let's start there.
Okay.
How cool is this?
I am so excited. You know, I didn't get to have a kickoff party or a gala to help fundraise for Miss Rodeo Montana until now. So I'm super blessed for the help that Gail has given me, some local sponsors around my area that personally helped me out, and then the great folks of Helena have been super gracious to me.
As they should, because you represent the Last Chance Stampede. Cassie Turner in studio here. How tough was last year, though, after you got crowned without competing? But it was a weird situation which we won't talk about, but it's great that we have you, but then you didn't get to do anything about it last year.
I know. I was kind of bummed, actually. I was like, I'm going to have like this pageant. It's going to be super fun. Run for Miss Rodeo Montana in January and graduate all in the same year. And then COVID happened, and I was a 2020 graduate, so that was a big bummer for me. As well as, you know, I didn't get to do all the rodeos I wanted to, but I got to Libby, which is a really fun rodeo that I enjoy. I've been up there now 3 years in a row. And then I did all the Derby rodeos for my grandpa and did the Riggin Rally with Brianne, which I thought was super fun. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I just had a blast getting to do what little rodeos I had near me. And
of course, we get to do rodeos this year, which I'm hoping that's the plan anyway. All right, tell me about your kickoff party coming up, Montana City Grill in Montana City. That's just a couple miles south of us. So I know you got lost almost on the way to the studio. Yes. If you hit the interstate and head like 2 miles south, it's right there.
So I've already found where I'm going. I'm not going to be Google Mapsing it like I did Google Maps my way here.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, no, I'm super excited. I've got some great auction items. You've donated some auction items, which I'm super excited. You're our MC, which I just found out thanks to you and Gail. So I am honestly really blessed. You know, Napa has donated a beautiful car package. Nice. And then I also got a PetSmart package for a puppy starter kit.
Ooh, so... I don't want any more. We have 4. Okay, I don't want any more puppies. So we're not bidding on that. We're not bidding on that one. Cassie Turner joining us, Miss Last Chance Stampede. It is coming up April 17th. Tickets are still available, correct?
Yes, they are still available. Purchase them online. They're not going to be sold at the gate.
Or the door.
Yes, well, that's the gate.
I don't know if there's a
door.
Gate. This is so cool to have you in studio. Yeah, we are donating, and I will say this, a round of golf with me and lunch at the country club. So 3 people and me golfing and eating food. Should be a fun time. So that'll be auctioned off. Also got some T-shirts for giveaway.
Yes.
But now I gave you shirt.
Yes.
You have to wear it.
I will.
And then you have to post some pictures.
I can do that.
Okay. Well, you are still just a teenager, so...
But I work at a Verizon store. I'm tech savvy. I got this. Don't even worry, Jason. We don't worry here.
I love it. Hey, Cassie Turner, our guest here, Jason Walker Show. And we're getting a whole bunch of tweets, which is cool. That's a good thing. Hey, all right. So Montana City Grill next Saturday night, and I have to auctioneer. I've never done auctioneer stuff. Like I try to sing the song, The Auctioneer. Not any good at it.
Well, just go slow.
Are you going to be okay with that?
I'm not too picky. Don't worry.
Well, this is your party. This is for you.
But you're fun, so I don't care if you're not a good one or you are good.
I will. Okay,
just
I'll
be
do
fun.
my best.
Be fun.
I will have a lot of fun next Saturday night, the 17th of April. Montana City Grill. And again, you can get tickets online. Go to the Facebook page.
Yep, you can go to our Facebook page or contact Gail Hatch, and she can also send you the link.
Okay. And Gail will do a lot. She is fantastic. All right, so we've talked about that. She has 4 things. That's there. Let's talk about Miss Rodeo Montana, because that's what this is for.
Yes.
Is for you to have a chance to compete at Miss Rodeo Montana and do a little fundraising in the interim, because you're going to need some money and clothes to go to Great Falls.
Yeah, so, expenses and clothes alone are tremendous. Most of us girls try to stay on a budget. Are we necessarily good at budgeting?
Nope.
No, we don't know how very well. We try. We break budget all the time, but, what queen doesn't at points in time? So,
there you go.
Yeah.
It is expensive. And it's not just, you get a lot of stuff donated, but you still have to buy shirts and dresses and
we spend a lot of money on just bare minimum of shirts, dresses, boots, jeans, And that's just some essential items. It's not even pageant clothes.
Right? Or makeup.
Yes. Makeup's expensive. Hair's expensive. The hair products are expensive.
I was going to say, because you have
we have extensions.
You have extensions too. Okay. Everybody has extensions.
You need extensions at this point, yeah.
You can't just grow your hair out?
I have really fine hair, so for me, I have to have the extensions.
Well, see, I'm gonna let everybody in on a secret. In 1982, I got my first perm, because I have the same. If it's either stick straight or I have to get it like permed, and it's been a while, like 20 years since I've had a perm, but I might bring it back, and then it's not a mullet, it's a styled perm, but I have the fine hair, so I understand your dilemma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think go for it. Bring that perm back, because I know a lot of teenage boys are already starting it. They think it's cool.
Yep, they are.
And, you know, as someone who I naturally have wavy, curly hair, so to me, it's just a daily thing for me. I wake up and shower and I blow dry my hair and it's foofy. But
Foofy,
yeah.
I like that.
Foofy.
Cassie Turner, our guest here. She is Miss Last Chance Stampede. All right. So we talked about Miss Rodeo Montana. How excited for that are you? Because it's moving from January to August to have basically that lady in waiting, which gives a person months to help jumpstart their career and year for Miss Rodeo Montana.
You know, I am so very excited. Every chance I get to talk to people about it, I do. I always mention, you know, hey, come watch me at Miss Rodeo Montana or watch via Facebook, because I am super excited, and I'm really excited that we are having a Lady in Waiting program. I think, you know, this is a great stepping stone for Montana, and moving on to hopefully one of us becoming Miss Rodeo America, whether it's Katie, me, or whoever wins this year. I'm super, super excited to see how this goes. You know, Lady in Waiting is a huge opportunity for us girls to prep. I know Katie Lynn talked about it last week, but yeah, no, getting funds started and clothes, talking to those designers, it's really an essential, and it's going to help with that time crunch.
Because there's a difference between little Miss Darby Rodeo Princess and Miss Rodeo Montana.
There is. There's a big difference from hometown rodeos to everywhere around the state rodeos.
Exactly. How many do you get to go to right now?
So right now I am planning for all of Big Timber.
Oh, nice.
I have already talked to John, and I kind of didn't have a choice when we were at the rigging rally. He more so told me I was showing up, which I'm okay with.
You were voluntold.
I was, yes, exactly. Yep. You know, I have all the Darby Rodeo events this year, which I'm also super excited about, not only because my mom's a coordinator and I get to go around and help, but my dad has decided to help sponsor a skybox. And we're getting to help sponsor the Riggin' Rally, too.
Nice.
And I love hanging out with everyone down there and being a part of that association.
And then, of course, in late July, we get the Last Chance Stampede. I know you're real excited about the concert. I don't even know who it is. There's some dude and some girl.
So it's my mom who is actually really excited. I just get to go sit in the horse trailer the whole time while she's at the concert with Gail.
Okay. All right.
They kind of got their tickets and they have made a plan, and I get to babysit horses.
I like that. Who is it? It's... And who's the girl?
I'm not sure.
Some girl.
So Jake Owens, okay.
And some dude. Yeah, that's all I know. It's not... Like, a few years ago, it was Martina McBride. They had Gary Allen. Like, that's good stuff. And I know people are excited. So that'll be fun. Your mom's excited.
My mom is very excited.
And I'm not going to say exactly what she said, but she's really excited to see Jake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cassie Turner joining us here. All right. You will be giving up the crown of Miss Last Chance Stampede.
I know, I'm very sad.
I know. Tell me about this pageant coming up.
So I am honestly so excited for our pageant. The deadline is May 3rd for applications. And, you know, I think it's going to be a great opportunity to find our next Miss Last Chance Stampede and hopefully a next Miss Rodeo America as well. I hope to fulfill Kayla's shoes. Kayla left me some really big ones as the first Miss Last Chance.
Well, she's also about a foot taller than you.
Well, yeah, that helps too. But, you know, I really hope to be the next Miss Rodeo Montana. I'm working really hard at it. And I've got some great people in my corner supporting me and encouraging me. So,
and of course, you can go to the website LCC Fairgrounds to get the forms for Miss Last Chance Stampede pageant. But that'll be coming up in July as well.
Yes, so it's the weekend before the rodeo. It's our pageant. So we'll do speeches, a fashion show, horsemanship, and interviews. And so,
With me, I believe.
I'm hoping so.
I think that's the case. I think that's what's going to happen.
We're going to go with it now.
Yeah.
So already is.
But it's really cool
3.
because $2,000 scholarship. You get jewelry, the buckle, lots of other stuff. But it's not.
I know.
It's not really about that stuff. It's about a platform, really. I mean,
Yes.
Kayla had a platform. You have a platform, which is.
So my platform is actually anti-bullying. I came from a background when I was really little, because I am really little still. People would pick on me just because of my size. And, I do not believe it is okay. I believe that someone needs a voice behind them to encourage them. Like, it's okay. You're not any worse than you think you are right now because of these people. In fact, you're better.
Right. No, I appreciate that because I was bullied. My son was bullied, and it's just it's not fun.
No, it's not. It's hard to watch some of these kids get bullied. And for me, I really despise it. If you're going to bully somebody, that's not okay. Yep. And so I'm really hoping to be an advocate for those bullies. I might be little myself, and they might pick on me back, but, I've learned that it takes thick skin.
Hey, you're a rodeo queen.
Exactly.
Nobody's going to pick on you.
Well, I'm not only just a rodeo queen, Jason. I'm a rodeo queen who owns a bucking bull, so I really don't take it.
You own one?
I own a bucking bull.
Nice.
Yes.
Is it? I mean, how good is he?
Well, he was the Montana Tough Enough to Wear a Pink Bull mascot a couple years in a row.
Nice.
Yes, he's 10 right now, so he's kind of going on a little bit of a retirement plan,
Nice.
but... he is the Derby mascot. His name is Darbacious, so not Bodacious, but he's Darbacious.
I might have to come over and get on him.
I don't think you'll stay on. I won't stay on, and I'm a good rider, I believe.
I don't know. I got all my gear downstairs.
I mean, let's test Jess Lockwood, maybe. Maybe he can come.
I like that. Parker Bredding.
Parker Bredding.
Let's get Parker.
Let's get
By the
all
way,
of
good
them.
luck to Parker at circuit finals this week down in Kissimmee.
Yes.
Are you bummed you don't get to go to that?
A little bit, but I'm working and getting money for Miss Rodeo Montana and my car payment.
And when you're Miss Rodeo Montana, you'll get to go.
Yes, when I'm Miss Rodeo Montana, I don't have to worry. I'll be down there.
I like
Positive attitudes.
All right, I got a picture to show because Gail just sent it to me today, but this is Miss Little, how about we try it again? Little Miss Stampede experience coming up May 16th at the fairgrounds. This is really cool. If you have a little Miss age 3 to 11, they get to meet you.
Yeah, so I'm actually super excited for these little girls because it's $40 to participate. You do get your own crown and sash, and you can have an ice cream luncheon with us. We're having so much fun talking about speeches and how to model on stage and hair, makeup, the fun stuff.
I think I'm doing that too.
Well, we're just going to plan for all of it with you.
You and I are going to hang out a lot this summer.
We're just going to spend all summer together.
Hey, I'm cool with that. I know Mom and Dad are cool with that because your dad has become a great listener of this show. And not just when you're on. Like, this is like every day.
Yeah, my dad, every day, he's like, did you listen to it? I was like, Dad, I'm at work. Please stop texting me. I have a customer.
Oh, my gosh, that is hilarious. Dad's in Missouri?
Missouri.
It's Missouri. It's Missouri. Yeah. Okay, but he sends me stuff on Facebook all the time.
He sends me it too. I'm sorry.
The messenger stuff?
Yes.
Nice.
Do you get it every day, all day long?
No, just a couple times.
Okay,
Yeah.
I get it like all day long. I muted my own dad because my notifications. I had to. My phone was blowing up in class, and I was like, Dad, you're gonna get my phone taken away. I'm trying to do homework here.
What is he doing? Just hanging out?
Yeah, so he'll get these little breaks in between on the phones with customers, doing job site stuff, and so he's just like, I'll scroll through Facebook and send everything I see to you and your mom.
I love it. He is such a great, he's become a fan of the show, and I'm become a fan of his. You guys still haven't seen Greasy Gavin over there, have you?
No.
Okay.
They sold the Newsom Ranch, place. That is no longer a Newsom named place.
Okay.
I don't know who actually owns it.
So he had to sell it because of last year's.
Someone sold it, but yeah. I don't know too much, but it's no longer got the Newsom sign on it.
Well, I hope his hat doesn't fit either. I mean, at least he was giving money to the community, though.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I hope so. Yeah.
All right.
I would hope so.
All right. Did we cover everything? Has Gail texted you and said, talk about this yet?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
All right. What does Gail have to say?
So, she actually was having me talk about some of the auction items.
Oh, okay. Let's hit that.
You know, I do have a half-gallon bottle of Pendleton with a commemorative letter buckle from Montana Silversmith.
Nice.
And we're also going to try and get some cigars to go with that as well, like good cigars.
Right. Not Cuban, though.
No. Not even close.
Oh my gosh, you're funny.
You've donated some amazing items already. I just got that Napa basket. And then I'm actually, after this, I'm going to Capital Sports to pick up a basket from them as well.
Nice.
Yeah. And Hallmark's given me a cute little Christmas set. I got the PetSmart set.
Right.
We have a boot cross. So it's upcycled boots made into a cross. And it's going to be really cool.
Gail's doing some great stuff with that.
Gail has been amazing helping me on it.
That is super cool. And you can go to Miss Last Chance Stampede on the Facebook to see a lot of this stuff.
Yeah. It's all on our Facebook page.
All right. So your gala next Saturday night, the 17th, 6 o'clock?
Yes.
To 10.
6 to 10.
Okay. Because you got to get to bed because you're a youngin'.
No, I have to drive back home because I have work in the morning.
They wouldn't give you the TAM off?
Well, they gave me that day off.
Oh.
So.
Well, you could have gone in at like 2.
No.
You have to go in at 10?
I got to help set up. Like, it's my gala. I should do some work too.
No, I meant at your real job.
Yeah, no.
No.
I open.
Wow. Well, that's like Sunday, so you're open at like 11.
Yeah.
All right.
It gives me a little time to like get home and sleep just a little bit before getting up and feeding and taking care of all the animals.
Darbalicious.
Yes.
Or
Darbacious.
I think Darbalicious sounds good too.
I'm sure he would be kind of delicious, but I'm not going to do that to him. I love him too much.
Oh, okay.
I spend too much time giving him cuddles and loving on him. I know he's a bucking bull, and a lot of people, including my mom and dad, think I'm insane, but I'll crawl out there and I'm just sitting on the ground, loving him, giving him scratches.
Well, unless they're doing their job, they're really harmless.
Yeah,
they really are
harmless unless he's got a flank strap on. Then he's harmful.
Well, then they know what they have to do. Yeah, exactly. Hey, appreciate you joining us. Come in anytime, literally. You can stop in. All right, are you coming over next Saturday?
I will not be over next Saturday.
No, the 17th. Yes, you will.
Well, I'll be here for the 17th.
No, I know, but are you coming over the 16th?
No.
Just on the 17th.
17th.
All right. So I think I'm taking Fridays off to golf this year. I don't know. And then are you gonna go to Miss Katie Lynn's thing?
I will be at Miss Katie Lynn's.
Okay, so I'll probably see you there. I think she's coming to yours.
Yep.
Okay.
I hope so.
All right. So I'm gonna get my picture taken with a lot of queens.
Yes.
This is super cool.
That's the goal.
You know,
always want pictures with queens.
Katie Lynn. Okay, so Kayla was like my first rodeo queen. She was the first Miss Last Chance Stampede I got to talk with, Miss Montana, Rodeo Montana. But Katie Lynn gave me a picture last week, and also this sash. So you've got some work to do.
I can work on that.
I'm just saying.
I got some things stirring in my head. I can get you.
All right. Because I'm all about put new stuff in the studio.
Go for it. Right. I'm gonna bring you some items.
Okay. I'll let you get to Capital Sports. Tell them hi. Tell them they need to sponsor my show.
I will tell them.
And we'll see you April 17th out at Montana City Grill.
Yes, I can't wait to see you.
Beautiful. That is Cassie Turner, Miss Last Chance Stampede, joining us here. Jason Walker Show. We'll take a quick break, and when we return, we're going to talk to national three-point champ for Montana State, Tori Martell. That is next. You are listening to the Jason Walker Show, presented by Capital Collision Center.
New vehicles keep coming, and Capital Collision Center keeps earning certifications to repair them. They're Helena's newest GM-certified facility. No matter the make or year, they repair your car to manufacturer's standards and requirements, maintaining its safety and value. Montana state law says it's your vehicle and it's your choice where you have it repaired. Choose Capital Collision Center, certified in GM, Subaru, and Nissan, and Helena's only shop certified in Honda, Acura, and Ford. When you value safety, go to Capital Collision Center on Euclid.
Have you thought about buying a home and just don't know where to begin? Well, when it comes to one of the most important purchases one can make, we understand it can be frustrating and confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let the Major Mortgage Team help you with all your mortgage needs. Major mortgage means major service, and we would love the opportunity to help you today. Give J.R. McFadden, NMLS number 1246357, a call today at 406-465-1918, or you can visit him at 2001 11th Avenue, Building A, Suite 3 in Helena. Major Mortgage is a division of AMCAP Mortgage, NMLS number 129122, equal housing lender. Spring is fast approaching and summer is just around the corner, so now is the time to get those windows tinted at Auto Concepts as the sun starts to heat up. Tinting is the best way to keep the sun out of your little one's eyes driving down the road. Plus, it just looks cool. Auto Concepts is your exclusive 3M dealer for tinting, as well as the best clear bras in town. Auto Concepts clear bras will not fade or yellow over time. And don't forget about suspension lifts and power steps for your rig too. Visit AutoConceptsHelena.com or check them out on Facebook. Auto Concepts, the auto enhancement professionals.
Store-wide savings are what you'll find when you shop for new home furnishings at Rucker's Furniture. This means tremendous values on Helena's largest in-stock selection of home furnishings. When you shop Rucker's, you'll find store-wide savings on the furniture you want for every room in your home. And you'll also find our selection of Serta iComfort, the most comfortable beds in Helena. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $299. Ask for details. You'll find store-wide savings at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
Welcome back, Jason Walker Show. Always fun talking to rodeo queens because they're super smart and they're just awesome. But speaking of rodeo, we're going to talk to what do you call it? Trick rider Madison McDonald Thomas on Thursday. She'll be in studio, and I don't know if we're big. I don't think our studio's big enough. I don't think she can ride around the desk on one of her horses. But we are going to talk to Madison on Thursday. Tomorrow, Andrew Rowland, head coach at MSU Northern, will join us, and much more. Still to come, Ryan Schwochert from Last Chance Curling Club, and much more. Got my first COVID shot today, the vaccine. I'm not dead. I haven't had a side effect. They did tell me that they will inject me on the second dose with the tracking device. So the second shot is when you get the tracking device inserted into your arm. Seriously, that's what the lady told me today at my shot. So, but no side effects for me yet. I'm still here. All right. Speaking of no side effects, there were no side effects for our next guest on Saturday night. I think it was, as she won the State Farm Rocket Mortgage 3-point shooting contest. Not the slam dunk part. She won the 3-point contest. But Montana State University senior Tori Martell joins us now here on the Jason Walker Show. Well, she is the 3-point shooting star from the competition the other night in Indianapolis. Tori Martell. Hey, first question: what was it like to be at historic Hinkle Fieldhouse?
It was really fun. Just the whole environment was super cool to be in. Like all the people to getting to meet and just, I don't know, get a shoot in that field house was really cool. The stadium was awesome. Just the whole environment of it was really, really fun.
All right. So how many trophies did you win?
2.
Okay. So you got the team trophy, right? And then the individual.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
How did they determine the teams?
Well, we did like a preliminary round that morning in our shoot around to get to the championship of that. So that they only showed 2 of the teams in the championship later on TV.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good thing you were on that team, I guess. So who else was on your team?
Huh?
Who else was on your team?
I don't really remember exactly all their names. There were so many people I met that it was kind of hard to remember all the names, but
no worries.
We just got randomly paired.
All right, so take me through the individual competition then, like from each round. So how much practice did you, just before we get to that, how much practice did you do going in?
I practiced like 3 or 4 days like in a row leading up to it. I had Jeff Golden, one of our assistant coaches, and Ben, our trainer. They would kind of shag balls for me and we would simulate what it would be like. And we put in a lot of practice, actually. It was, I don't know, it's pretty difficult shooting off of a rack compared to just getting a perfect pass into my pocket. So we practiced that quite a bit, actually.
All right, so a lot of lefties. Okay, so you switched. I'm showing the video. You started on the left side of the ball rack, and then you switched over to the right side. Why is that?
Yeah, so the first rack we had to start on the right side because that was like their camera angle. Like they wanted to get the shot of us like holding the ball, kind of. So then I went to the other rack, grabbing from my left side because that was just easier since I'm left-handed.
Right. Well, how difficult was that to switch, though?
Yeah, I was kind of nervous about it because going into it, I knew I had to do that. So I started practicing like the day of because I wasn't expecting to have to do that. But it wasn't too bad, actually. After the first round, I got kind of used to it.
Gotcha. I just showed, so the final round when you launched was it 22 you ended with?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you made your competitor go second, right?
Yeah. Well, for the final round, I thought we were just gonna like decide kind of, but she actually ended up getting to choose. But before we knew she got to choose, I was like, I'll go first, and then she was like, yeah, it's fine, you can just go first. So I technically didn't get to choose, but I still got to go first, which I was very happy about.
Gotcha. 3-point champ Tori Martell joining us here, Jason Walker Show. I watched the interview you did afterwards, and it was a big thing for you, Tori. You mentioned how much it meant for you to put on that Montana State jersey for the final time.
Yeah, I think it was just a great way to wrap up my whole career here at Montana State. I've had such an amazing time here, and I think getting to compete one last time and I guess winning it was the best way to kind of top it all off.
All right, I've got a couple of pictures from the MSU website, and I've noticed one thing. Every time you drive, you stick your tongue out. Have you been told this before?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's my shooting face. Either that or I'm beating my lip.
I like it. Tori Martell joining us. So, did you sleep in your jersey?
No. No, gosh, that's funny.
So you finally took it off, and now do you get to take it home with you? Does Coach Benford let you keep your jerseys?
No, I am not keeping my jersey. They're giving me a framed one.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody gets that,
Yeah.
But I mean,
yeah,
that's the jersey you won in, Tori. Come on, you gotta keep that one.
I think we're actually giving it to our bar here. They are going to put it up in the bar, I believe.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
If you want to, if you get a second one, you can hang up here in my studios. Tori Martell joining us here on the Jason Walker Show. All right. So you get the word that you're there. What was that like, finding out you'd been chosen?
It was pretty special, actually, because it was our last conference game of the season, and Coach Ben announced it after our final conference win and just in front of the whole team. So it was kind of exciting, just the whole team getting to sit there and listen, and everyone was super excited for me. Like, everyone was kind of jumping around in the locker room. So it was really fun to find out that way. It was kind of a special moment, too.
No doubt about it. And then, okay, like I said, take me through each round.
So the first round, I was extremely nervous. I wasn't expecting to be that nervous, honestly. I was like, okay, I'll cool down after like the first few racks. And then the whole first round, I was like still nervous, still a little shaky. And then the second round, I felt a little bit better, still kind of nervous. And then by the third and fourth round, I was just locked in and like, I was just shooting. It was kind of funny. My mom was like, those people were all standing right behind you. I was like, they're going to get in your way. Like, you're going to hear them. And I was like, honestly, I did not hear them or even see them. Like, I was pretty locked in on my shot and just getting around the rack fast enough and just focusing especially on the money ball.
Yeah, the money balls are huge. There's no question about that. Tori Martell, our guest here, Jason Walker Show. And I know shooters always say that it's different getting to a different gym, and Hinkle's different than the field house. It's different than Dahlberg. It's different than anywhere. How much time did you get, Tori, after you got to Indy to practice in that stadium or in that field house, because it is different?
Yeah, we actually did get quite a bit of time. We got there Wednesday night, and we were at the gym from like 5 o'clock to 9:30 p.m. And was almost too much time to shoot. We were all kind of just sitting around. We're like, I don't want to shoot too much, but I really liked that gym. I got there right away, and I was like, oh, I like this hoop.
How much did it suck not having, a full stands there?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't really know what it would have been like to have fans, but I'm sure the environment would have been just that much more fun with fans.
You played your final season without fans. What was that like?
Yeah, it was difficult. I mean, I've gone through what it's like to have the fans, and especially the support that we have at Montana State. It's amazing. It's like unmatched for a lot of the teams in our conference. So not having that was pretty sad. But honestly, we kind of made the most of it throughout the season. Our team was always just so hyped for each other. We found a way to make it fun without having those fans there.
Tori Martell, our guest here on the Jason Walker Show. This is just awesome because it reminded me, and I tweeted this the other night. I used to do a radio for Carroll College, and I was in Kansas City for the NAI National Tournament back in, I think, 2017. Carroll's Zach Taylor won the National Three-Point Shooting Contest and the NAI level. So that's 2 now in 5 years from the state of Montana, which is really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know you didn't know that, but yeah.
No, that's awesome. The amount of support that I've gotten from everyone in Bozeman and even just the state of Montana has been incredible. Like it's overwhelming how much people have reached out and kind of just all over social media. It was really fun the night after too, just seeing all the support for sure.
All right. Did you get to go to any of the games?
No, unfortunately. I think just the whole COVID thing, they didn't have enough tickets, or I don't know how it worked out. I was hoping I was going to get to go to the game, but unfortunately didn't.
Okay, which was better, the women's game, Stanford over Arizona, or the men's game, which wasn't even close?
Yeah, yeah, obviously the Stanford and Arizona game, obviously.
Okay, so what's next for you after graduation, obviously?
Yeah, so I graduate May 1st, and then I'm actually moving back home May 2nd, so kind of getting right out of here.
Wow.
Just because my rent is, or my lease is up on May 1st, so I don't have much time. But yeah, I'm moving back home this summer and going to apply for a job in the cities and eventually probably live in the cities of Minneapolis.
So what's our degree in?
Nursing.
Okay. Oh, even better. Sharpshooting nurse. Hey, how tough was that? Take me through that this year, Tori, because you are in your senior year, which means you have a lot of different things you got to take care of, and clinicals and practice and heading up, because it's tough. So how tough was this year?
Yeah, COVID added a whole nother level of toughness to it all, but throughout everything with nursing and basketball, it's been difficult, of course, but I was expecting that and knew what I was getting into, and overall it's been amazing. Like, I've had so much support from the basketball side, the nursing side, just the whole administration of it all. Like, they accommodated my schedule and everything so greatly, and I'm just so appreciative to all of them, because not many schools allow this. Not many schools allow a nursing major to be on the basketball team, because it is just such a big time commitment for both sides.
There was a girl at Carroll a few years ago, and she's a nurse down in Santa Monica now, Sarah Chalich. She used to get picked up at like the hospital, like the AD or, a trainer would go get her before, because she'd get done at like 5 and the game was at 5:30 or, did you have that happen to you anytime this year?
Not necessarily like that. I would try to schedule. I had a little bit more flexibility of scheduling my clinicals around my basketball schedule. So I had a few times where I had to go straight from the hospital to the airport to get on the plane. But I always tried to keep them away from the games, because those 12-hour shifts really get you. So
how much homework did you do in Indianapolis?
Oh, none.
So this was just a straight up fun trip for you.
Yeah. I'm on my final stretch here, so I got a little bit more left to do on just writing some papers and the final stuff, but I'm not too overwhelmed with homework right now. So I just got to take a break this last weekend, and it was really fun.
Well, I appreciate the time. I'm going to let you run. I know you're a busy girl, but good luck with the nursing career. Congratulations on a great basketball career, and of course, winning the 3-point competition the other night out at Hinkle Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Appreciate it, and thank you for being a nurse, and thank you for for playing for the Bobcats for 2.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me.
That is Tori Martell joining us, Montana State sharpshooter, and got a little choked up there. Water going down the wrong pipe. Anyway, appreciate her joining us. That was awesome for her to win the other night, and she got 2 national championships, basically, or 2 titles, the team title and then the individual crown. Excuse me, which was really cool, and just awesome. You look at someone like a Tori Martell, and I mean, I never talked with her before, but incredible person on and off the court, and you can tell it, you can hear it when she talks and what she talks about. It's just awesome, and had a really nice career at Montana State with Tricia Binford and the team. So thanks to her for joining us. All right, quick break, and when we return, we're going to chat with Ryan Schwochert of the Last Chance Curling Club. Yes, curling in Helena. And it's harder than you think. This segment brought to you by Rucker's Furniture. Make the quality choice for your home at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena. Coming right back, talking curling next.
Store-wide savings are what you'll find when you shop for new home furnishings at Rucker's Furniture. This means tremendous values on Helena's largest in-stock selection of home furnishings. When you shop Rucker's, you'll find store-wide savings on the furniture you want for every room in your home. And you'll also find our selection of Serta iComfort, the most comfortable beds in Helena. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $289. Ask for details. You'll find store-wide savings at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
New vehicles keep coming, and Capital Collision Center keeps earning certifications to repair them. They're Helena's newest GM-certified facility. No matter the make or year, they repair your car to manufacturer's standards and requirements, maintaining its safety and value. Montana State law says it's your vehicle and it's your choice where you have it repaired. Choose Capital Collision Center, certified in GM, Subaru, and Nissan, and Helena's only shop certified in Honda, Acura, and Ford. When you value safety, go to Capital Collision Center on Euclid.
Have you thought about buying a home and just don't know where to begin? Well, when it comes to one of the most important purchases one can make, we understand it can be frustrating and confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let the Major Mortgage team help you with all your mortgage needs. Major Mortgage means major service, and we would love the opportunity to help you today. Give J.R. McFadden, NMLS number 1246357, a call today at 406-465-1918, or you can visit him at 2001 11th Avenue, Building A, Suite 3 in Helena. Major Mortgage is a division of AMCAP Mortgage, NMLS number 129122, equal housing lender. Welcome back, Jason Walker Show. Still to come on this day in history. I'm going to brag as well about something cool. And what else we got? Oh, the walk-off's coming up too. Hey, by the way, don't forget, coming up this June, it is the Montana Football Hall of Fame induction banquet down at Billings Hotel and Convention Center. Get your tickets now at universalathletic.com or stop into any UAS store across the state of Montana. You're going to want to be there Saturday night, June 26th, for the Hall of Fame induction banquet, including Ken Amato, Steve Okaneski, Dan Carpenter, Shane Collins, Travis Lulay, Victor Linskog, and then Bobby Beers, Marty Morningweg, Brent Musburger, all being inducted. Get your tickets and get there. We'll be down there that whole week, or most of the week as well. The Montana Football Hall of Fame induction banquet coming up in June down in Billings. Jason Walker Show, by the way, stop by Nitro Green or get on the schedule now for all of your lawn, tree, and pest needs. Been using Nitro Green for about, 6 years? Something like that. Love it. Not going back. I do all the mowing. They just take care of the yard with the aeration, the fertilization, and then I just mow it. And I have to mow it because Nitro Green does such a great job. Oh, and by the way, the pest control that Nitro Green has, it's awesome. It's awesome. Get on the schedule now for Nitro Green for all your lawn, tree, and pest needs. All right, so got a chance to go curling a couple of weeks ago. Those are curling stones, and it was a ton of fun. And it's harder than it looks. And I thought, you know what, we're going to have to get somebody on to chat about it. And that guy is named Ryan Schwochert, and he is from the Last Chance Curling Club. What is curling? What's a bonspiel? I don't know what it is, but it sounds cool to say. Ryan's going to tell us all about it now here on the Jason Walker Show. Well, first off, man, it's I got to ask, how'd you get involved in curling?
You know, that's one of the questions we've been asked a few times in this last couple months since we set the league up. And although all of us have a similar answer, I don't think any one person can be credited with the original idea of our club in Helena. We were curling down in Butte for about a year, and driving down Sunday night about 5 o'clock, not getting back till 10 or 11, somebody in the car one night must have said, you know, we might want to try and start something like this up here in Helena.
Well,
and fast forward to last fall, basically we put the pen to paper and got things going.
And pretty successful first league, I guess, you guys had this winter. In fact, you had 2 leagues, really, right?
Yeah. So we have, due to some of the COVID regulations and our own club's decisions to kind of keep the numbers of people coming and going a little bit lower than what the county allowed, we have a league on Wednesday nights and another league on Fridays. And we've had now 2 sessions, so a total of 12 weeks of curling here in Helena.
Which is awesome. Ryan Schwochert, our guest here, Jason Walker Show, member of the Last Chance Curling Club. Obviously, coming up with a name was pretty easy, but let's discuss curling, because for those that don't know, that watch it every 4 years for the Olympics, it's harder than it looks.
Yeah, I think for the new beginner, you kind of see people out there pushing off of a hack, which is a solid rubber and metal surface that you deliver your stone from, and think, well, it looks maybe a little difficult, but not too hard. But once you first try it, you got to really understand shifting your weight from your stone handle to your broom arm and keeping yourself low when you're pushing out of the hack, and really trusting that you'll glide with a little bit of ease if you put a little more force into it. You definitely see a lot of people tip over those first couple times.
Mm-hmm. Yep, no doubt about that. I did it a couple of weeks ago, and I think I'm a natural at it.
I can't comment because I had wanted to be there curling with you, but I got taken onto a different sheet, which is the surface that you curl on. So I was helping another team out, but I'll take your word for it. When I get to see you next time, Jason, we'll see how that pans out.
Okay, so we've got the hack. That's where the feet go. It's like the starting block in track. You've got the sheet, which we know is the ice. How long is the sheet?
So the length of the sheet from end line to end line should be 150 feet.
Okay.
The width can vary. 15 feet is standard, but ice rinks aren't always built equal. So if you want to try and squeeze 5 sheets, sometimes you might go with a 14-foot width on the sheet.
Okay. And then you've got the throw lines that you have to throw before, glide your stone, I guess, before. And those are how far from the hacks and how far apart from each other?
I want to say that hog line should be about 20 feet.
The hog
so when
line,
you first push off the hack, you have to release your stone from your hog line. And then in order for that stone to be counted or in play, it needs to cross the hog line at the opposite end. So I'm pretty sure from hack to hog line is about 20 feet, which would leave you about 110 feet or so in between.
Okay. Ryan Schwochert, our guest here, Jason Walker Show, and one of the founders of Last Chance Curling Club. All right, so then you've got the brooms, which it's hard. It's harder than that. I mean, throwing the stone is a lot easier than, I think, sweeping. And man, that's a workout in itself.
Yeah, you don't really understand how much cardio goes into that, and there's a fair amount of balance.
Mm-hmm.
When you're putting weight on your broom, you got to also understand you're moving laterally with the stone. And one of the things we've really stressed at Last Chance Curling Club for some of our new curlers is if you have to run to catch up with it, just stop in your tracks. It's already gone by. It's not worth getting hurt for.
True.
But when you're sweeping, there is a technique, and I'm probably not the best at it, but there's definitely a style of sweeping that'll help carry that stone to where your skip is pointing.
And the skip, of course, is telling you where to throw your stone, and I'm showing a picture of the stones. How heavy are those things?
They range anywhere from 38 to 44 pounds.
Okay.
So we've noticed with a couple of the new curlers that are a little bit on the lighter scale, it's really hard for them to get enough force to get that stone delivered properly. Yeah, it's not easy.
It does take a little bit, Ryan, because the first few I threw a few weeks ago made it about halfway, but you really have to figure out how much to push off the hack, and then you're not really throwing the stone, right? You're just kind of guiding it because you're getting all your momentum from the starting block, the hack. Is that right?
Yeah, the terminology they use is delivering the stone. And so you're right. You don't want to invoke an image of somebody overhand or pushing it, because when you do that, you really throw off your line. But if you deliver the stone, it's really about transferring all the force that you carry from the hack through to that stone, and then just a really light release. Sometimes a skip or the captain of the team might call for a little bit of curl. I always have been telling people, look at the hands of a clock, and that's the handle that's on the stone. And when you want a 10 to 2 delivery, that's going to be breaking to the right. If you're going to have a 2 to midnight, that's going to be breaking to the left. And that's that delicate delivery piece. You really don't want to put too much arm or wrist or muscle into it.
Yeah, it's just a very slight turn, either to the 10 to 12 or 2 to 12. It takes a while to get that touch. And I mean, you look at those Olympic curlers, and there's a YouTube channel for Canada curling that's fantastic, but you can tell they've been doing this a while because they're really good at it. And it's a touch that not a whole lot of people realize when they first try it, I think, right?
Correct. We've had the pleasure of a couple of open curls that we hosted with Helena Parks and Rec Department. So we had a whole bunch of new curlers come out for a day, and then we also had a chance to work with some of the high school students from Helena High. And I could tell a couple of the younger guys on some of those teams were pushing a little bit heavier. And I just kept telling them it's much more finesse. And I would argue even that almost 80-90% of the game is delivering the stone. You know, the sweeping, and no disrespect to skips in the world, but the sweeping and the skip work, while very important, if that stone is delivered poorly, you really can't fix it. You know, it's not like you can sweep it back into the middle of the sheet if it's way offline.
Right. It's been kind of getting ice time has been tough at the ice arena. You guys' leagues were, starting at like 10 o'clock at night. But what's it been like working with the ice arena? And I mean, let's not forget, you still got figure skating, you've still got bighorns, there's one ice sheet in the entire town inside, and everybody wants to use it.
Yeah, I think that's a testament to the success that they've had organizing events up at the Helena Ice Arena for quite a few years. And you're right, when we first came into this in the fall, looking at consistent ice time was difficult. And that was important to our league, that we just try and find a night where we have a 2-hour window that doesn't change. I think consistency is important because we have a lot of people that have young families. We have obviously a lot of people that are working, handful of retirees, but just giving them that consistent time. And working with Dan Finchal up there at the ice arena, we've developed a little bit better schedule on the second session. So instead of at 10 o'clock, we were starting at 8. And that definitely was feedback we got from our league. Hey, 10 to midnight's great, but if we can get it bumped back, that would be best. And so we were able to work with Stan on that, and hopefully in the fall, we'll have at least those same 2 nights and maybe a roughly similar time frame.
Ryan Schwochert, our guest here on Jason Walker Show from the Last Chance Curling Club. All right, so this coming weekend, we've got a Bonspiel, which is, it's a tournament. And people, it's they can come out and watch on, was it the 10th, right? And let's teach Helena what curling's all about, but describe what a Bonspiel is.
So a Bonspiel, or what we're calling kind of our Helena mini spiel, is traditionally a 2 or even 3 day curling tournament. And usually the first 3 or 4 matches are you're setting your seeding for the rest of the tournament. With a little bit of limited ice time, because there's only a few weeks left before they pull ice off at the rink, we worked with Stan on a pretty short time frame to get a full day of ice. So we're looking at curling from about 9 to 6 or 9 to 7, April 10th at the Helena Ice Arena. We do encourage people to come out and help support us by learning about the sport. Hopefully not too much heckling from the stands. And we're looking for 12 teams. So right now we kind of reached out within our existing league and then to a couple other curling clubs that we've worked with in Montana to help get things set up. And we're hopeful we'll have 12 teams signed up for next Saturday.
So it'll be a good time, and people can come. Are you charging admission?
There's no charge to come in.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we'll have a donation bin for anything. We'll probably have a little bit of swag sales and some sign-up sheets for people that are interested in joining our listserv. Help learn about future curling events that we're going to put on. Again, really hopeful we can set up another full 2 sessions coming up in this fall. But next Saturday will be the last time that you'll get to see curling stones out on the ice here in Helena.
And Friday, this coming Friday, so just a few days from now, you've got the last open curling session that's planned right now anyway on the 9th. And people can get out and give it a shot. $10 donation to Last Chance Curling Club. Helps pay for the ice time. But that's where I learned, and that's where my wife actually got addicted to it. But it's a lot of fun, and I recommend people going down this Friday from, was it 12:30 to 2?
This Friday, there's our last open curl. You're correct, 12:30 to 2. Normally it's been noon to 1:30, but we had another event that popped up a little bit earlier. So Friday from 12:30 to 2, $10. Don't need to bring anything but a clean pair of shoes, gloves, face mask, of course, is required. And we've got the stones, and we'll have a couple of our board members out there giving people instruction on the basics of curling. It's
a lot of fun, and I do recommend it. And you watch the Olympics, and you remember the American team, the dudes from just a bunch of beer drinkers, it looks like, that won Olympic gold a few years ago, and of course the Russian girl, Anastasia something, but she was fun to watch. But if you want to learn, go to Canada. Was it Canada Curling on the YouTube? Is that what it's called?
I think that's one of the channels.
Okay.
That's pretty popular out there. I know there's really kind of a large community of curlers even across the Northwest. The other club I would give a shout out to is Granite City, which is in Seattle. They reached out to us early on and have some really good resources. And then even here in Montana, between the Bozeman Curling Club, Butte Curling Club, and Missoula Curling Club, there's definitely some good content out there too.
Yeah, definitely. Ryan Schwochert, our guest here. Man, it's been fun learning about the sport, and I can't wait till the fall when hopefully I can get at it a little bit more. But I do recommend people go down Friday. You also have a Facebook page for people to check out. Give me that address.
It should be Last Chance Curling Club, and our Gmail too, if anybody's interested in learning more about curling here in Helena, is lastchancecurlingclub@gmail.com. And we are also on Instagram as well, thanks to one of our social media volunteers / board member at large, Brittany. She's been doing a really good job updating a variety of our events, photos, the swag that we were selling, just really kind of helping get the word out there.
And man, it's been, and one cool thing too I've noticed the couple of times I went down to the open curling was everybody's willing to help, and everybody's, you got the guys from Butte coming up to play on Fridays, and they offered the wife and I to get into a game, and she just wanted to practice. But it's it's friendly, it's competitive, but it's, like I said, friendly and fun, and it's a great sport.
Yeah, I think that kind of description there really encapsulates the concept of the spirit of curling, which is an ill-defined thing because it means something different for everybody. But it is a team sport that I've really enjoyed because there is that level of competition both with yourself and doing a good job delivering a good stone, but then also really giving respect when you see a good shot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, somebody else puts a really good blocker or takes out one of your stones and puts one in the house for points. You know, there's respect there because you know what it takes to make that happen. So I have really appreciated the camaraderie that's there and that willingness to help educate and learn and teach people here in town.
Well, it's been fun. I look forward to getting you on again in the fall when we get closer to starting up in the fall. And man, I wish we could have the ice all summer. That'd be we could have a lot of fun curling all summer long. But anyway, we'll do it
Jason,
again in the fall for sure.
I won't give away too much here, but Last Chance Curling Club does have a long-term goal of dedicated curling ice in Helena.
That would be awesome.
And that's something we know it's not tomorrow. We know it's not next year, but it's a long-term goal of ours to have that resource for the community and for the region. We really find a lot of enjoyment in curling. Selfishly, would love to have that facility here for us to work on as well, but looking at it as a greater benefit to give back to the curling community, but also to our adopted home city of Helena.
That was Ryan Schwochert joining us on the Jason Walker Show talking curling. And seriously, it's so much fun. Had a blast down there. And the open curling, the last one planned for the season, coming up April 9th at the Helena Ice Arena from 12:30 to 2. And then the Bonspiel on Saturday, which will be a lot of fun. And I hope you get a chance to go down to that for just for fun. I mean, it's a good time. So, and we were talking about the Russian curler. Remember? Anastasia Brizgala. Is that what Brizgala? Yeah. Look at the intensity. That's what curling is, right? I mean, that's the intensity from the Olympics a few years ago. All right. Where are we at? Thanks to Ryan for joining us. Go to Last Chance Curling Club on the Facebook. Check it out. All right, let's do On This Day. It is brought to you by Big Sky Printwear. We print what you wear, and that includes Jason Walker Show shirts. Appreciate Sheila and the gang and jumping on board on the Jason Walker Show and getting us some shirts made up. We will give some away this week, tomorrow and or Thursday, okay? But stop by 1400 Euclid on the corner of Henderson and Euclid in Helena. Over 35 years experience. If you don't know what the direct to garment is, which is exactly what they did here, it's not silk screen. It's awesome. I don't know what it is, but the girls and the gals at Big Sky Printwear will tell you what it is, and they'll get you all set up. But yeah, it's awesome. And look at it. How cool. And it's on the back too. But we'll give you some Jason Walker Show shirts. Give away a few coming up. Big Sky Printwear, 1400 Euclid in Helena. All right. Celebrating National Caramel Popcorn Day. Remember, the other day was Caramel Day. I say caramel. It's caramel popcorn, right? Who says caramel? Not me. All right. It is New Beer's Eve. I have no idea what that is. Sorry Charlie Day. Student Athlete Day. Teflon Day. It is National Library Workers Day and National Employee Benefits Day. I'm a big fan of giving benefits to employees, and I'm gonna have to give the Jason Walker Show employees some benefits coming up. On this date in 1896, the first modern Summer Olympic Games opened up in Athens, Greece. American athlete James Connolly becomes the first modern Olympic champ when he wins the triple jump. Later took third in the long and second in the high. 1935, H. Leavitt sinks 499 consecutive free throws. He misses on the 500th, and then he hits 371 more consecutive. 1952, the 16th Masters, Sam Snead wins his second. And 1958, the 22nd Masters, Arnold Palmer wins the first of his 4. 1973, Roberto Clemente Day. The Pirates retired his number. 1980, Gordie Howe completes a record 26th NHL season. 1992, at the 54th Men's Basketball Championship, Duke goes back-to-back, beating Michigan. 2004, at the 23rd Women's Title game, Connecticut knocks off Tennessee. 2008, Kraft Nabisco Championship. Top-ranked Lorena Ochoa goes bogey-free in the final round to win by 5. 2009, at the 71st Men's Basketball Championship, North Carolina beats Michigan State. 2010, at the 29th Women's Basketball title, Connecticut beats Stanford. 2014, Kraft Nabisco Championship. 19-year-old Lexi Thompson shoots a bogey-free 68 to win her first major. In 2015, Duke beat Wisconsin in the 77th title game for the men. That was supposed to be the year that Kentucky was going to go 40-0, but Wisconsin upset them in the Final Four. And then, was it that year, the next year, that Baylor women went 40-0? Interesting stat about Baylor coming up, by the way. This date, a year ago, the 149th Open Championship was canceled for the first time since World War II. Royal St. George will host this year. Let's see, what else happened? In 1953, Whirlaway died at the age of 15, American Triple Crown winner in 1941. Al Kaline passed away a year ago today, the age of 85. Happy birthday, Anthony Fokker, 1890. He was an old Fokker, but he he was a Dutch aviation pioneer. And I wonder if anybody ever met the Fokkers. Let's see. If you were an aircraft engineer or a pioneer of aircraft, you were born on this date. Because in 1892, Donald Wills Douglas was born from McDonnell Douglas. He pioneered the Douglas DC-3. Happy birthday and happy death day to Merle Haggard. Born on this date in 1937, died on this date in 2016. Tammy Wynette passed away on this date in 1998. And on this date in 1930, the Hostess Twinkie was invented by bakery executive James Dewar. How about that? Are we a fan of the Twinkies? Mm-hmm. Who isn't? Jason Walker Show and Big Sky Printwear bringing you, on this day in history, we print what you wear at Big Sky Printwear. Let's see. Got a page back up so we can get to this.
We're almost at the end of the show. What did we learn? And what did he miss? Time for the walk-off.
All right, so I saw this Kim Mulkey, who is the great coach at with the Baylor women, said April 5th has proven to be a great day for the Baylor Bears in Indianapolis because 16 years ago, on April the 5th, the Baylor women won the first national championship. And then last night, the Baylor men won their first national championship as they just rolled past Gonzaga. And remember, I predicted Baylor right here on this show about 24 hours ago, right now. So, boom. If you would have listened to me, you would have won a lot of money. But the Baylor men and women each won their first national championship on April the 5th. How cool is that? That's a really awesome stat. Really awesome. Hey, thanks to Miss Last Chance Stampede, Cassie Turner, coming in today and joining us. And she's just a sweetheart. So she's just hyper fun is a good way to phrase it. And I was going to brag, too, before we get to... and Tori Martell, thanks for joining us, the women's college three-point champ for Montana State women's basketball. Also, Ryan Schwochert from Last Chance Curling Club, thanks for joining us today. That was a lot of fun. You can always go to jasonwalkershow.com if you missed anything. All right, so I'm going to brag. So I don't know if you can read it, but it says Green Meadow Country Club 2021 Winter League champions. Yep, the wife and I, Winter League champs. That's what our trophy was. I should have filled it up with some beverage, but that's what we won for winning the simulator league at Green Meadow Country Club. Nobody could touch us. We were unstoppable, especially once we got to the playoffs. We just rolled. I think we were 5-3 or 6-3 going into the championships, going into the playoffs, got into the winner's bracket, and just rolled from there. I mean, come on. Can't touch us. And we would have won last year had they not canceled it. Thanks, Chad, because of the COVID stuff. By the way, I got my first shot today. I'm still alive. And I was told today when I got my shot that they don't inject you with the tracking device until the second dose. So I think May 4th is when I get that second dose. If you missed anything today, go to JasonWalkerShow.com. Tomorrow, Andrew Rowland, MSU Northern coach, stops by. We'll chat with him about opening up their new field on Saturday, their new stadium. All right. Hope you had a great day. We'll see you tomorrow at 4. And again, Jason Walker Show presented by Capital Collision Center. We'll see you back here. Have yourself a terrific Tuesday.
The Jason Walker Show is produced by the Jason Walker Media Company. Any reuse, rebroadcast, or retransmission without the express written consent of the Jason Walker Show is strictly prohibited. Just listen, watch, and enjoy.